Okay, guys, this is Mr. Southall. This is your video notes to wrap up what we started talking about on Thursday, September 23rd. This is to wrap up the notes for the test for Unit 2 for next week at the end of September, early October. The test, as of right now, is still going to be this coming Thursday and Friday, so make sure you're preparing. My goal is to be back on Wednesday to go over the test with you together. This first video will be very short. The second video will be longer for 2.5. So I'm just kind of wrapping up what we've already said. So we said that because businesses were so powerful, they influenced the government in the late 1800s to pass high tariffs to help protect them. We were saying on Friday that they don't want to have too much foreign competition. They want to have businesses protected in America. So the government, with a lot of influence and probably some corruption and bribery, bribed a lot of these politicians, or influenced a lot of these politicians, which they kind of are showing right here in the audience, where like a lot of these politicians are being influenced by different companies and corporations. But it's basically, they created this tariff called the McKinley Tariff Act, which raised the tariff, which is a tax on imports, to the highest it's ever been. So we said that all on Friday, that the tariff, this McKinley Tariff Act in 1890, raises the tariff to the highest it's ever been from 38% to 50%. So any foreign good had a 50% tariff rate attached to it, which means it was extremely high, and it forced a lot of people to buy American. More people became critical of government support of big business because of this. So with this tariff being so insanely high, a lot of people criticized this reaction. But this just kind of goes back to what we're talking about, that you have a lot of government, promotion of business and no regulation. So again, to kind of recap what we talked about on Friday, remember that we talked about patronage going away with the Civil Service Act. We took notes on that with the Pendleton Civil Service Act, that practice of appointing your friends. And the other issue we talked about, and to kind of wrap up here, was the tariffs, that businesses encourage the government to pass tariffs to protect them. And so this McKinley Tariff Act raised the tariff extremely high and made it to where it very much helped businesses out, but it hurt a lot of like low-income farmers and people who relied more on foreign trade. So that was a problem in itself as well too. So McKinley would seem like a prime candidate for president to people.